Hey guys, welcome to David vs. Film. I am David, yo soy David, and tonight I'm going head-to-head with Heartstopper Season 3, Episodes 5 and 6. A big hey, hi, and hello to all of you, but to returning viewers, and especially returning subscribers, what's up? We are falling into the back 4 episodes of Season 3 of Heartstopper, and I gotta say, after the last 2, pretty heavy. I don't know if we're going to continue in that sort of vein or if it's going to lighten up a little bit. My guess would be probably a little bit of a mix, right? We've certainly graduated, I think is the term I used in the last video, into the next level of Heartstopper. It kind of reminds me of what I heard someone recently say about Harry Potter, where, you know, for a certain age group, they fell into Harry Potter when it was in its infancy, you know, in the first couple of books. And then as the books progressed and the characters grew, the readers grew as well, and kind of also evolved into those young adults that the characters themselves were becoming. And I get a little bit of the same kind of thing with Heartstopper. I feel like, you know, we started off the series in a lot simpler place, you know, still heavy issues they were dealing with, but this one felt a lot lighter than Young Royals, which is the other show I was watching at the time. So now we have certainly, I would say, evolved and gotten to the point where we're tackling some really difficult subjects, and I feel the age and that evolution in the characters. So it's definitely rewarding, and it makes for great stories to tell. So I'm very eager to see which of those stories we're getting into tonight with episodes 5 and 6. After this one, there'll only be 2 more. That's not why I don't mind sometimes dragging out Heartstopper a little bit, because it goes so fast. But I will say, if you'd like to see the full reactions of these, you know, obviously this is edited for YouTube, but you can find the full unedited versions over on my Patreon, patreon.com/DavidVersusFilm. There's also access to my Discord server over there, where we talk about this show and other things on the channel. Polls to help me figure out other movies and shows to watch, plus much more. So please check that out if you would like. But for now, boys and girls, let us grab our hymnals, turn to page 2024, and watch episodes 5 and 6 of Season 3 of Heartstopper.
Are you worried about today?
No, I'm just thinking about what presents I'm gonna get.
Ah, Christmas.
I hope I get a soul.
I hope you get good mental health.
I hope I get a mum who can regulate her emotions.
Maybe just wish for gift cards.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Aww. I'm gonna start crying just looking at them. This is such good casting, and I love the time that they're getting together in this season. Perfect.
Always do. No, you always try. Come on.
Are you two getting dressed?
Oh, this bitch.
Yeah, in a minute.
Okay, well, don't take too long because everyone will be arriving soon.
Never good enough. Oh, look at the face. So cute. The dog's cute too.
Henry is the cutest dog I've ever seen in my life, and I need to meet him immediately. Also, happy Christmas. I love you.
Aw. But where's Olivia Colman? Just saying. I mean, she could have shown up for just one episode. No, she's a busy girl, but it's just not right to not have her there for Christmas.
I know you've been stressed about today. Just, if it gets too much, there's a little guy here who needs hugs. By little guy who needs hugs, I did mean Henry, but actually that applies to me as well.
Exactly.
You're still looking a bit skinny, aren't you? I thought you were getting all that mess sorted out.
Oh, Lord.
Let's get you a drink. Hey, Mum. A beer for you, Dad?
Yeah.
Come on through.
Champagne.
Yeah, let's get them liquored up. They need all filters removed, clearly.
Everything okay?
Yeah, everything's fine.
Okay, good. Come sit down. Yeah.
Poor Charlie's trying to hold it together. I mean, I like that they're being supportive, but that's got to just add pressure, right?
You need to tell us about your boyfriend. What's his name?
Nick.
What about you, Tori? Any lovely men in your life?
No.
How's everyone doing down here? Everything okay?
Yeah, great, thanks.
I'm fine.
We're fine.
Okay.
I'm glad Mom took her mood stabilizer. She's very somewhat pleasant right now, actually. I thought we were going to have a bad time a minute ago, but so far so good.
You know Dad's not coming.
Oh, the brother's back, David.
He always says he's going to pop in, then he never does.
Stop acting like you know everything.
He's about the same.
Your boyfriend became mentally deranged.
Don't say that about Charlie.
I mean, I get it. He stops eating, you have to be the hero who saves the day.
Can you just shut the fuck up?
Oh, I like this side of Nick. Isaac, look at him with his little book.
Oh, you look handsome.
Oh, y'all told me that, by the way, the grandma is in Doctor Who, which is just one more reason to watch Doctor Who. Maybe not for the channel, because it's a lot to get through, but I've always wanted to get caught up on that show.
You're going to do wonderful things and make us all so proud.
There you go. All right, about to say. Because, like, no one appreciates Imogen. She tries so hard. I got to give her that. She really does. And I feel like no one ever properly appreciates Imogen. Because I love her. I know she's kind of divisive in some ways, but I like her.
Some might say you fancy me.
What if I do?
I wonder what we'll do.
Oh, Suki.
Wait, glasses.
He's like, yeah, you don't want to see this girl. Oh.
Sorry.
It's fine.
Should we go for a walk?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you need, a good walk.
How you doing anyway, Charlie?
Doing okay, thanks.
Did you meet anyone, like, really crazy in there?
I'm gonna go drink.
Yeah, the boy.
Well, he seems great.
And Tori's got some good self-control, too, not going on. Because we know she can go off, right?
You only managed half your dinner, and the dietitian said that that's...
You're not helping.
Well, I'm sorry I even tried.
Now it's Christmas.
I'm going to Nick's.
Please don't.
I just can't deal with all of that.
Can't you at least spend Christmas with me?
Poor Tori.
Sorry.
Ordinarily, I would say don't make it about you, but in this case, yes, Tori gets to make it about her because she's always there for him, and Lord knows she is the glue holding this crazy family together.
I had an argument with my mum.
Want to talk about it?
Oh, that's a good song. I like this song.
Merry Christmas! You coming in?
Oh, I'm glad they're back.
We don't bite, promise.
Aww.
Can you turn around when I change?
Yeah, of course.
I see you peeking.
I just want to have a nice day. Okay.
Yep.
Come on.
Merry Christmas!
Look how he smiles when he's around old Nick. And then, of course, you have the new little munchkin over here. It's going to make it so hard to go home.
You should probably go back down now.
And no one asks where Olivia Colman is. It just kills my soul. They even addressed the dad. They even said, like, Dad's not coming. It's like, but they don't even give us an explanation, even though it's still going to be a shitty one. Still nothing. He's a Doctor Who, right? Is that Doctor Who? I mean, I know David Tennant's in a lot of things, but I just didn't know. Oh, Tori's on the way.
Did he text you?
You know you got a real family.
Your dad is family.
I think family are the people who actually give a shit.
Message.
You left me to fend for myself against our cousins, and I think Mum might be willing to apologise. I hate Christmas. I worry about you all the time.
I get that you're scared of being a burden. We just want to be there for you.
Just wish we could rewind and start today all over again.
It's Heartstopper. Of course you can. Get the gang over here.
It's always New Year's Eve.
There you go. See?
I'm sorry about earlier. I don't really think about you being trans, if that makes it easier.
I am trans, and it's a big part of me.
Yep.
When you put your hand there, all my dysphoria just hit me. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry I made you feel like that.
Oh, what a... God. Both of these are such good things to say. Like, this is very well written.
I love everything about you. And whatever you want to do or not do, it's okay.
Oh.
How about while I walk you home, we can talk a bit more about what you're comfortable with?
Okay.
I liked it. I feel like these two actors have really found their characters now. I mean, they've always done a great job, don't get me wrong, but I feel the comfort from them now. Like, they really embody these characters now, I feel like.
Stop it! I'm in second place.
Okay, so we're skipping ahead. Covered a lot of ground in this episode.
Ready?
Little tongue sticking out. Hey. All right. Turn over a new leaf.
You do know you can be my taxi driver from now on, don't you?
Really? Lucky me.
I forget it's the UK. I thought he was opening the door for him. Like, how chivalrous.
Charlie!
Aww.
So my art keeps going like viral.
You are so amazing.
Thank you.
Aw, there's the supportive Charlie they all love. I don't know what this song is, but now I feel like I'm shopping at like Banana Republic in the mall. I feel like I'm thumbing through sweaters. Atta girl. It's a rough life.
So the others about white pronouns, but that's kind of it. You don't need to rush to come out as anything. Just chill.
That's true.
Have fun with it.
Yeah. Let it find you.
Hey, Charlie. How come you're off school for so long?
Pivot.
Sorry, mate. We were actually just going to go head outside, but see you later.
Look at Isaac and the moves going. Books what? All I ever think about when I see dance scenes like this is that there's no music. Like, I've seen behind the scenes enough on movies and shows that usually, anyway, they're all just dancing to silence because they add the music in later. Acting.
I'm gonna get a drink.
That's right. Dance it off, Tao.
Me and Tao, we want to have sex.
You don't seem that happy about that. If you're not ready, babe, then you don't have to do anything.
Yeah.
You trust him. I'll be here for you. And he'll be there for you.
That's right. Yeah.
I know he will.
Yeah. It's a real safe space with Tao.
How are your friends?
Off being fun.
Tor.
One day you're going to make friends with someone you actually enjoy being around.
The only person I care about is you.
Aww.
It won't be true forever.
We'll see.
Oh, that's so well written.
Make sure you got someone to kiss.
Oh my God. Where has this fool been? We haven't seen him in a minute.
I wanted to apologise for Halloween. I don't want to be just an experiment to you.
That's fair.
You're the reason I realised I was bi in the first place. I didn't know that. I nearly found you.
I know either. Well, hello there. Snowflake flying through.
Where'd you go?
Just needed to get away from everything.
Don't worry.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
Just don't want to be alone at midnight.
Oh, my God. He makes me smile. He just does. Oh, okay. Y'all gonna hook it up right now? Yeah, get it, Imogen. Get Tara. Oh, I heard a buckle. Oh, my blood sugar's through the roof. So sweet. Perfect ending shot. And I don't just say that because I'm biased towards Tori. It really was a perfect ending shot, I thought. That was a really, really good one. Yeah, that episode was just so perfectly timed as far as, like such a good follow-up to the heaviness of the last one. Even the last two, the whole season, really, what we've been building towards. This was a nice palate cleanser, and it didn't shy away from discussing some of the things we saw, but it moved ahead, you know, and I really thought it was very well balanced also with the characters, you know, from what we addressed, with really everybody getting some screen time, but especially with Tori. Tori's my MVP of this episode, I would say. A lot of really good facial acting, which this actress is so good at anyway, but I noticed it more in this episode for some reason, and I feel like we're tiptoeing a little bit more into Tori's story, and I like that, you know. I like that she, you know, conveyed to Charlie that her feelings towards him of concern and love and all of that kind of have defined her life, right? And I feel like this was just sort of her way of saying that. And then Charlie, you know, gently kind of coming back and saying, yeah, but you know what? That won't always be true. You know, it's not always going to be just you worrying about me. You'll find someone for you. We saw a little something there at the party. You know, I don't know, her in glasses, kind of like exchanging looks. I don't know what's going on there, but I guess we'll see. So yeah, excellent episode. And also kind of placating towards my preferences with it being winter and Christmas and New Year's. That was a bonus. So eager to see what's coming up in the next one. Looks like episode 6, Body, which we'll get started on right now and see what that's all about.
It's been 4 months since you left Inpatient.
Yeah, I should bake a cake or something.
Oh, April. Oh, we're jumping ahead. All right.
So, you settled back in at school in January.
I'm here if you want any extra support, okay? Whatever you need.
Oh, I love when we did little flashbacks within the episodes. Oh, and look at Mr. Farouk being a little, showing the softer side of Sears here, you know? I'm not just the hard ass.
Don't push yourself too hard.
I love her too. I mean, I love them all, but I have my favorites, of course.
I still relapse 2 weeks after.
You're making me feel like shit. If you sit there and make me feel insane, just fuck off.
Yeah, the language is definitely more than I've noticed in the past.
Sorry. I didn't mean to.
You feel you and Nick have progressed in your relationship?
I mean, he's seen me at my absolute rock bottom and hasn't run away screaming.
Yeah, that's true.
Now I feel like I'm in relationship therapy or something.
We can say that until you're 10 years in and you're having marital problems. If your intrusive thoughts have lessened, you've got more energy to give to your relationship.
Yeah, I didn't think about it that way. That's a good point. Oh, and he's here. He's given.
Still have a lot of bad days.
You've experienced trauma, Charlie. Trauma doesn't define you, but it also doesn't vanish in 5 minutes. So give yourself some grace.
Damn, this is good writing these last two. I mean, all the episodes, but these last two, I've really noticed it.
Do you practice your motivational pep talks, or do they just come to you in the moment?
No, they just come to me. Enjoy your birthday. 16's one of the big ones.
Ah, sweet 16. Body. Oh, God, I hope this isn't going to be like a sad one. Just because the last one was so good and upbeat. And oh, that's good.
We've had contact from a local radio station about you.
What?
Yeah, they've heard about your social media blowing up and they want to interview you. I'll email you the details.
You're going to be a star.
Welcome back from the Easter holidays, everyone.
Stephen Fry, if he can show up. Olivia. Open letter, girl.
Happy birthday! Are you ever going to get tired of doing that?
Absolutely not. No. But I did get you a present. It's that Instagram famous historian you like.
Oh, that would appeal to my nerd heart.
Do I also get a birthday kiss? We should probably... Sleep over on Saturday, though.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna get pregnant.
Oh, it happened again.
When?
Yesterday before form.
You and Nick are ready to take things further.
Finally, yes.
He's talking about having sex.
It's all been over the clothes, but sometimes when we're making out, we...
Please spare us the details.
What? No, I want all the details.
Yeah, I'm about to say Isaac's out for it. Yeah, look at that smile.
And I'm scared that he's going to take one look at me and...
Well, when me and Al start having sex.
Oh, so, all right, so they're on, okay. They're just full on having sex now, huh?
I don't want to talk about this anymore. Get out, I need to change.
What?
Get out.
About sex? No, I don't want to talk about it.
I also like how they got Isaac kind of really serious for a few episodes there, and then now they're kind of pulling back a little bit. Like, again, very well balanced.
My parents are out, but please don't break anything or be sick anywhere, please.
That sounds like a note for Imogen, Charlie.
Oh, Darcy, not Chris.
Yeah, I agree. This is how the vomit happens.
I'm so sorry.
What is in that?
Everything.
Well, I will say with this group, when they decide to drink, they drink.
Happy birthday, dear Charlie.
Charlie Spring.
Happy birthday to you.
Yay, happy birthday, Charlie.
I can do it. I want to try.
Aw. He's doing good. I mean, I think it's good progress anyway.
16 is when everything starts to make sense, or when nothing makes any sense anymore. This is for you. I found him at a charity shop and he just had your energy, so... okay, so,
I'm about to say, yeah.
Bye, everyone!
Tori, where you at, girl? He needs rescuing.
She won't confirm whether they're dating or not.
Meow. Meow. Meow.
It's cute. Oh, I'm just realizing now they're 16 and they're all getting hammered. I wasn't a big drinker when I was in high school. That came later, like in college. And I've clearly, caught up since then. But yeah, they're kind of young to be getting hammered. But hey, whatever works. It's hard being that happy all the time, right?
Things have been really awkward with us. Yeah. But what I do know is I don't want to keep hurting you. Do you hate me?
No. You helped me realize something pretty big about myself.
I guess I could say the same about you.
I mean, I know a lot of their stuff is kind of happening behind the scenes.
But you know we'd be awful together, right?
Aw.
I like us better as friends.
Right, we're gonna get crazy drunk now.
Right here.
Wine?
I haven't seen so much available drinking and just bottles placed everywhere since the Real Housewives episode. They're really drinking. They seem like a good pairing. They got their straws.
Have you guys started thinking about uni options?
Gap year for sure.
Is Tara getting nervous about the future or something? It seems like I don't know. I feel like we're moving quickly on certain things.
Guys, can we not talk about uni stuff right now?
Yeah, like and here comes like the darker imagery, so it's like behind her. So yeah, like she's feeling really a certain way about this.
Tara? Hey.
Is it gonna be a panic attack?
I think you're having a panic attack.
Yeah.
But let's do some deep breaths together. We're in my house. We're chilling. We've had a few drinks. Everything's fine.
It really does help. Another one I just heard the other day was if you cover your left eye and then look up with your right eye, it turns off the part of your brain that causes a lot of the anxiety. So I'm going to try that one next time because I get panic attacks every now and then.
Don't ever leave me. I wasn't planning on it.
If they break up, I'm going to lose my shit. I've bought into this world now, okay? So it has to be a certain way. You can't bait and switch me at the end. So they better stick together forever, these two.
We could do things.
What kind of things?
Have sex.
Gulp.
We can go upstairs.
You're incredibly drunk.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Oh shit. Let's go to the toilet. Come on.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that though, because he would have. Yeah, you'd regret that if you were really drunk and your first time was all this.
Morning, campers.
Mum and Dad will be back in half an hour. You need to clear up before going to see that historian you're obsessed with.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That's right.
I'm allowed to have a crush on a celebrity.
I can't believe I'm about to be replaced.
Oh, holy shit. I didn't know he was in this season. Oh, you are about to be replaced.
Your parents and your boyfriend will have to wait out here. That's all right?
Yeah.
So supportive.
Should we get started?
Delilah.
I just started to post my art to my social media. It just started to get more and more likes, and now I have over 50,000 followers.
That's amazing. Of the moment. Some call it a culture war, feminists versus trans activists. Last week we had a feminist speaker on the show.
She's looking uncomfortable.
I'd love to hear your thoughts on the debate.
So I'm just here to talk about my art.
Our speaker last week believed that the presence of gender-neutral bathrooms will increase cases of sexual assault against women.
Oh, she looks so uncomfortable. That so sucks because...
We were told she was here to discuss
Yeah, but
art.
they were talking about art, but now it's like turning this into something she was happy about. Now she looks very uncomfortable.
I think I need to go.
I'm sorry if I offended you.
It's okay, baby. Come on.
Aww. Get in there, Tao. Go on. Well, that went off the rails.
I was just wondering if you had any book recommendations about queerness in ancient Greece.
Now, that is a wonderful question. That's a wonderful question.
Hi, I'm a really big fan.
Oh, Nick's not the only one getting the hi this episode.
What's your name?
Charlie.
But you can call me whatever.
Don't ignore your Latin vocab. What can I do for you?
Me, no.
Just +1.
Nothing. Yes, thanks.
You're very welcome.
Nice to meet you. Really nice to meet you. Should we? Yeah, nice to meet you.
They're all left feet. What a great cameo. That was really good. Yeah, I don't blame you. I bet y'all are both hot to trot now.
Should we stop?
No, don't let the negative thoughts in.
We should stop. No, wait.
Come on.
Charlie.
Ah.
Had a nice time today?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was shockingly neutral of her.
You know that I've got scars. I know. You know I really fancy you. Like, infinitely more than Jack Maddox.
Even though he's got a 6-pack.
I got an 8-pack.
I really did want to carry on. I really want...
Mom, have you seen my laptop charger?
Maybe just not at your house today.
Yeah, for real.
As long as you and Nick respect and trust each other, then you're safe.
Yep.
Just wish I was more confident.
Charlie, I think you have a lot of confidence.
Yeah, I agree, especially considering you're 16 and how awkward that's going to feel anyway. Plus, with all of the issues you've been dealing with lately. Yeah. Aww.
Don't feel confident.
It's just a challenge you're going to have to face. But I know you have it in you, Charlie. I really do.
What a great couple episodes. I like the little hopeful note we ended on there at the end of that last one. That was really good. All right, no spoilers. Let me cut this off before it starts auto-playing. Yeah, so I know I already talked about what would it have been, the 5th episode? Winter, which I highly enjoyed for so many reasons. Olivia Colman wasn't there, but I'm going to move past that, and I promise I won't bring it up every episode more than twice. But on to this last episode, excuse me, Body. And by the way, I've had the flu a couple weeks ago, so please excuse that. But anyway, yeah, this last episode, Body. I feel like this one, we got into some of the heavier topics that we've kind of previewed and even, honestly dove right into in a couple of the episodes this season so far. But this time it still maintained that good old Heartstopper kind of, not getting too deep into it. We kept a level of levity. And then at the end, hopeful note, I enjoyed getting to see therapist Jeff again. Love that actor. So that was nice. Really enjoyed getting to see Mr. Maddox, as the character was called in this one. That was an excellent cameo. Really enjoyed that. But yeah, we covered a lot of ground in these 2 episodes, but even just this last one alone, we saw, and I didn't mention in the sort of between the episodes about Tao and Elle as much, but I like that we got into a lot of that with their dynamic and what they're going through, the progression of really all these couples, but especially the issues that they dealt with specific to their situation, as well as this one where we obviously leaned heavily into Charlie's, kind of fears and his feelings of inadequacy. Again, the writing has never been anything but excellent on this show to begin with, but I do feel like we are taking it to the next level, kind of like I spoke briefly about in the intro, that there is that sort of evolution going on, and I certainly feel it more in this whole season, but this episode specifically definitely felt like we're moving towards more of those kind of deeper topics, and we're seeing language more. You know, I made a joke in the last video or the one before, I think, where we saw one of them flipped a bird, and it was like, whoa, Heartstopper, slow down. You know, do a warning at the beginning, you guys are getting crazy. And then now it's like, oh my God, they're getting drunk. This is almost like a Heartstopper version of Gossip Girl. They're getting drunk in the middle of the day. They're using language left and right. But all kidding aside, it was done in such a great way that you really still feel so much connection to these characters. It's really spoken to me. I think it speaks to all of us in different ways, right? Whatever we bring to the table and then what this show does for us. But for me, I've really enjoyed the way that they've sort of approached Charlie's eating disorder from an angle of anxiety. And we heard a lot of that, I would say, this episode. Anxiety is something I've dealt with. I know a lot of people deal with that. Specifically with me, I have panic attacks, like I mentioned, every now and then. They come out of nowhere. You know, some folks, I know something specific triggers them, and they can kind of see them coming a mile away. It doesn't make it any easier, but at least there's some sort of, you know, foresight there. For me, they just kind of come out of nowhere, and it can be very strange. I get in my own head. So I like those techniques we learned in this episode, the breathing exercises, things like that. And that's what made me want to ask, you know, for you guys who watch these after the episode chats that we, you know, have you and I here, you know, is this show something that you've taken things from? You know, like, for example, I've never personally dealt with an eating disorder, and I don't know much about the aromanticism or the asexuality is another topic that I've spoken about that the show's addressed that I don't have a lot of knowledge on. So I really enjoy getting to see different angles. But does this show sort of speak to you? Has it helped you? Has it sort of just them talking about something that maybe you deal with, does it help? Because I feel like it does. You know, I know for me anyway, that sort of identifiability, if that's a word, but you know what I mean? Being able to like put yourself into a situation, even if it's through fictitious characters, sometimes there's strength in numbers, that whole sort of, you know, kind of thinking behind it, it helps, right? So just one of the other great services this show provides outside of the general entertainment. So anyway, let me know your thoughts on that. I'm always interested to hear. I certainly appreciate the comments. I read all of them, even if I don't always get a chance to respond to every single one. I read every comment you guys leave. I certainly appreciate that. I certainly also appreciate you coming out on the journey with me of another excellent season of Heartstopper. There's only 2 left, and then we go through that long stretch of waiting. But yeah, I'm eager to see where we go with the final moments of this season and where we're going to leave it at the very end. But again, thank you guys so much. I hope you have a great rest of the day / night wherever you are. Please do those things that help me out that are free to you. Subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. A like is always appreciated. But again, I certainly appreciate your time, and I hope you have an excellent rest of the week. I will see you in the next video. Bye.
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want, and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no, I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble.